How's it going, everybody? We are the Erie Better Beer Bureau, and we have another video review for you. I'm Mark,
Pat, and Maury. Today we got one that Jeff Davis, viewer from Massachusetts, sent us, and we're going to get into this. This is from Jack's Abbey. It's the barrel-aged Framinghammer. For those of you who don't know, Jack's Abbey brews all lagers, and so this is a Baltic porter. Aged in bourbon barrels. It weighs in at 10%, but the original's 10% too, so I gotta wonder if this one's actually 10 as well.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into this one and we'll let you know what we think. Wow.
I tell you, there's a significant nuttiness to
Yeah, there is.
on this.
And I'm almost getting like a hint of coffee. I know there is none, but I'm almost getting a hint of coffee.
Yeah, there's a coffee. There's definitely like a hazelnut or a peanut even aroma to this.
And it's oaky. I'm getting the bourbon too,
barrel,
but the oak is in your face.
Yep. Sorry, the nuttiness was the most surprising flavor. Aroma to
Yeah,
this.
we're just coming back around to the obvious ones.
A little bit of dark fruits that you're going to expect from something like this. Dark fruits, a little bit of almost a little in the back, there's a little bit of cocoa.
Yeah, I actually had the original Framinghammer from Jack's Abbey last night, and I'm glad to get to drink the barrel-aged version here, but the original was pretty tasty. I got a lot of figs and a lot of chocolate off of it. It was a very good Baltic porter, so I'm looking forward to drinking this barrel-aged version.
Actually, the more I'm getting more sweetness off of the aroma here, the more I'm smelling it.
Oh, it definitely has a sweetness.
Yeah.
Almost like a double bock or something, you know what I mean? It's got
Really,
that kind of...
really dark double bock.
Yeah, really hearty one. Cheers.
Oh wow.
Boy, is that smooth.
That is really smooth.
That bourbon really comes through on the back end now.
Mm-hmm.
Getting more of that, like a roasty nuttiness on the front end again, which is surprising. I didn't really expect that flavor.
Again, I mean, it follows the nose. The flavors just popping right out.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm getting the oak towards the end. To me, the oak just comes out just a hint before the bourbon, and the bourbon like a sweet bourbon finish. But I get that earthy barrel right before that, like mid to late palate.
Tell you what, I'm getting more of the oak in the aftertaste as well in this beer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the late taste is pretty well dominated by the bourbon, but right at the end, as soon as you're done, there's this nice, just mild oakiness lingering on your palate.
Yeah, lingering. Yeah, it does. It's nice.
There's a nice kind of dark fruit sweetness towards the middle too. I mean, it's nice because that, you know, like you said, Pat, the oak, you know, the earthy tannins from the barrel kind of linger on the finish. It helped to balance that sweetness.
Right in the front too, I'm getting that little bit of that chocolate.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a hint of chocolate in here as well.
And right up front of here, as I'm drinking this, almost like a candied quality to this beer. Whenever I'm getting the aroma while I'm drinking it, I'm almost getting like a mild, like red licorice on the front end.
As we let this sit, I'm going to give this a 4.25. I mean, the flavors are really starting to pop on this, you know. Just so many different levels. Nothing's overpowering everything else. It's just everything has its place, you know, from the beginning to the end. The oakiness on the end, and then chocolate, and it's real smooth. A little bit of the bourbon. Yeah, this beer pretty much has everything. It's a solid 4.25.
All right, I'll give this beer an easy 4 out of 5. Some real kind of unexpected aromas and flavors in this beer, but nothing doesn't go well together. You know, it's mildly rich. It's very smooth. There's a lingering. I mean, there's a strong bourbon on the back end, and then it fades into this just rich oakiness that's very pleasing and just kind of almost begs you to take another sip of this beer whenever you're done with it. Very enjoyable. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
All right, yeah, I'm going to agree with Mark, and I'm going to give it a 4.25. I think it's a delicious beer. Like I said, I got to have the regular last night, and this just, you know, is a little step up from the regular. I like it. You know, the barrel doesn't completely overwhelm the base beer, and I like Baltic porters. I think it's a cool style, and I really like Jack's Abbey. You know, craft brewery out there doing all lagers, and they do a lot of good ones.
Yeah,
I had the Baby Maker last week. If you guys have ever had Haponius Union, that's a fantastic beer. So
Lots of smoke beers too.
yeah, and thanks again, Jeff. So till next time, guys.
Cheers.